Welcome to Spot On Sports, where we're not just accurate, but we're spot on. We are the hosts. I am Wayne Galloway. With me, as always, X. X, introduce yourself.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy X, man. The X Factor, man. Y'all already know how y'all doing. Let's get this thing started.
How you feeling this week, X?
I'm feeling real good. I'm talking about moonshine type of good. That's how good I'm feeling.
Oh, you ever had moonshine?
Hell no. My dad and them do though. That's for the old folks. That put hair on your chest. I don't want no hair on my chest.
You don't know nothing about that. I know a little something about that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at @spot_on_sports. Our YouTube is @spot on sports. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, support. We keep growing and getting better. As you know, X, it's a lot that's been going on in the sports world. And it started to look like a video game. Fantasy matchups. Everybody just want to do things and play tournaments in basketball. Football going wild, adding 17 games. Well, the first thing we're going to jump into is the biggest one of them all, Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Now, this, I can't wait to see what I got to say about this, surprisingly. How do you feel about Mayweather versus Logan Paul? Is this a joke or this is for real?
This is a joke in my eyes because you have a YouTuber that is fighting one of the greatest, or not the greatest, boxers to ever box. And what's going to be interesting to see that I can't wait to see is that Floyd Mayweather, he's the best defensive fighter I ever seen. I can't say of all time, but I can say he's the greatest defensive fighter of my time. And I feel like I can't wait to see how he used his elite defensive skills against an amateur Logan Paul. You know what I'm saying? And Logan Paul thinks he can just walk in the ring with Floyd. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know how Floyd is going to approach this because he said it's an exhibition, just collect a little $100 million. That's easy. So I don't know if he's going to have that same hunger as the old Floyd.
It's a big weight
did.
difference too.
Exactly. So, I want Floyd to win. I got a feeling he's going to win, but I don't want him to be so cocky where he's not in the game. You know what I'm saying? His mind's not right. So I just need his mind being right. I need him fighting like the old Floyd and give it to him. You ain't got to knock him out, but just play smart like you've been doing your whole career.
So this is a twist of what my prediction is. I feel like it's going to be a good fight, surprisingly. It's going to last about 6 rounds. Now, I have 2 takes on this. It's not about size. It's not about weight, height. It's not about none of that. It's not about skill level. If Floyd surprisingly lose, it will be due to him not. I don't know how he's preparing for this.
I look at it, 50 years old. That's not
an excuse. Listen,
let's not get that.
Let's look at when he fought McGregor. He came out and said he didn't even really train for the fight. So imagine what he's gonna do to a YouTuber. That I feel like if this happens, he gonna slip up, and I never seen Logan Paul fight. I seen Jake. He may catch him, and surprisingly, Floyd may go down. We may never know. Then if Floyd wins, it look good for the market of sports because now if he loses, the brother may want to avenge his loss. And he already had beef with the brother since he took his hat and thought it was a joke in Miami. So I'm looking at it as like it's a win-win, it's a loss. But if you lose, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be the biggest probably embarrassment of sports, even though if it don't count for Floyd. And he could he could say it's for the money, but I need to take this fight very seriously. He need to take it very seriously.
Even if Floyd loses, which I pray he does not. He's 50 years old, man.
Age,
versus a 23-year-old. He's 50 years. You think he gonna move? You think Floyd moving like he's 20 years old again? No.
He still trains. No. He still got people under him that he's training. Yes, I still believe he can move like he move.
He can't move.
So what are you saying here on Spot On Sports? He gonna lose or win?
I say he gonna win because he's smarter.
The only if you ask me, I'm not gonna give an answer. but I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go Logan Paul. But if he do win, y'all did hear me say what's gonna happen, as I'm already predicting that he gonna fight Jake right after that. But I got him losing, surprisingly. Also, another crazy thing that's going on in sports world. Tim Tebow's returning to football. And we remember when Tim Tebow had his run in the NFL, everybody had their moments, and he had his run. Left-handed quarterback for Denver,
Especially
Jets,
Gators.
Patriots, Eagles,
geez.
college days. But he's returning as a tight end for Urban Meyer and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And how you feel about this before we get into how the rest of the world sees this? How you feel about this move?
This is a terrible, god-awful move. Terrible, god-awful move. This is I'm trying out for tight end there. If he gonna try out, I'm trying out for tight. This is a terrible, god-awful move. Tim Tebow, I can't even remember the last year he was in the NFL. I can't even remember. But ever since then, it just fell off for him. I know he wanted to go play baseball for a minor league, if I'm not mistaken.
He was a great baseball player. He could have been in the pros.
He played near my hometown in Salisbury, Maryland. I wanna say that he was a great athlete. But when you talk about tight end, first of all, tight end is the best position on the field to me, in my opinion. It's the best. It's the most athletic position on the field, in my opinion. You know, so I give respect to all the tight ends out there. Tebow is not a tight end. He was a good quarterback. He wasn't great. He was very good. He was great in college. But Tim Tebow is not a tight end. I feel like why he can just jump back in the league. I mean, in the league, how we was talking about earlier, when Colin Kaepernick came join back.
Oh, here we go.
You know, but that's not the here nor there. You know, but it's just funny how that happens. He can just come in and play a different position at that. He's not even trying to play quarterback. But when you have a nice quarterback that led the 49ers to the Super Bowl, it's just crazy. But I think this is a terrible move. I think they're going to hurt themselves. The Jaguars definitely going to hurt themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if they let him go in the middle of the season.
That's a good take. I'm agree with you on this. I believe it's not a great move. It's very surprising that he gets the opportunity that quick and can join the team that quick when Kaepernick stood up for something that he believed in and which was going on now and, you know, well respected, and I believe he should stand for whatever he needs to stand for. And for him not to get an opportunity with no teams, and after he took a team to a Super Bowl and changed the game, how he ran and threw the ball, it don't look right to me. That's why I'm pushing for The Rock show. When The Rock and his football XFL eventually start to grow, I'm pushing for YouTubers and players that don't have opportunities to go on that show and show off their talents and show they still can have it. In the NFL,
well, maybe. Oh, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you go ahead. What you trying to say?
I was about to say, since you said YouTube and them, hell, we on YouTube now, so maybe me and you need to go down there and show off our talent.
Athletes, former pro athletes like Tebow. And if Tebow don't know, he got a target on his back. He got a big target on his back. I already got teams looking at teams, and schedules just released today showing he got Jacksonville marked. Tim Tebow, let him come across his middle. Let him try to block me. And then before he was a quarterback, everybody always told him to be a tight end. But back then, he never wanted to do tight end. And now all of a sudden, you want to be a tight end. But you knew he would be the only one to give you opportunity. But now you haven't played in years. There's players that just got released that deserve a chance. Ben had a chance to play and not even getting a chance. It just don't look right to me. And it's just a bad move. It's just a bad move.
Terrible. I'm not playing Madden if I see that.
Oh, you're going to play Madden because you're going to want to play with these rookies and all these new athletes on new teams. But speaking of Tim Tebow, let's just get right into the NFL schedule. We're going to keep it straight up. You're a Patriots fan. I'm a Chargers fan. We're going to start with this. How do you feel about the Patriots schedule?
Super duper duper easy, like especially all the weapons we got on offense now and people coming back on defense. Super easy. We should make the playoffs. No question. No question. The only team that I could see us having problems with is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Maybe the Saints. Maybe. I'm not sure about that quarterback position, but maybe the Saints. Who else? That's probably about it. We play the Browns. We beat the Browns. We play the Chargers. We're gonna beat the Chargers. We play the Dolphins. We're gonna beat the Dolphins. So it's not too many. It's not too many. It's just the Buccaneers and the Saints that scare me a little bit.
So how you feel about Cam this year? Mac Jones pressure? You think Mac Jones gonna pressure him? Cam got a lot of pressure.
I feel like if Cam needs to be at least half of that 2015 season. First of all. Number two, Cam got to be healthy. If Cam gets hurt, then it's definitely Mac Jones. Mike Jones, who? But not. Mac Jones is definitely. I mean, he's definitely on Cam's neck. But I just pray, man, Cam can just pull off the Houdini and have a great season, put up good numbers, and just and stay in Bill Belichick's good graces for real. Because I know Bill Belichick is famous for just replacing you. He don't care who the name is on the back of the jersey. He replaces.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to go into my team. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like the Chargers is one of the best teams in the NFL. On paper, you could say that. You could say that on paper. But we showed sluggish last year. We led a lot of comebacks. We got a new head coach. We got a great offensive lineman. I feel like this is a playoff year for the Chargers. Possibly, and the Super Bowl is at the Rams/Chargers Stadium. Not saying we can see a repeat of teams playing in the Super Bowl, but you gotta wish the best for your team. And I feel like Chargers are gonna have a great year. The schedule, in my eyes, it's not easy, but it's not hard. It's right in the middle, and it's all how we play. And we're gonna decide to come out and beat certain teams like the Patriots and Kansas City and Denver. So X, how do you feel about what team you feel like that's going to improve this year? That struggled last year or didn't make the playoffs last year. What team you feel like is going to make that elite?
Philly.
Oh,
Philly. I'm going on a limb with that one. Philly. I like Philly chances. I'm gonna say Philly and
Philly. Interesting.
I'm gonna say Philly and then I'm gonna say the Raiders.
Ooh, Raiders? Why?
I feel like I feel like the offense can carry them to the playoffs. Not saying now when I mean by making it to the playoffs, I mean I don't mean like they gonna make it like Tampa made it or something. They gonna make it like how Washington made it last season. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody lost, that's how Washington made it. So, as a matter of fact, I think Washington is going to make the playoffs again too. I think Washington is going to make the playoffs again too.
That's that defensive
front line,
we see them week one.
Chase Young, man, Chase Young. If you see this, I'm with you, bro. If that defensive line can stay intact, then the secondary gets a little better, and the offense, and they have a Heineke. I don't know if I said his name. He had one good playoff game, but they need a real quarterback that's going to show greatness on a consistent basis. They're going to be straight. They already got McLaren, whatever his last name is at the receiver position. So
McLaurin.
Yeah, and, whatever, man.
A team I believe that's going to make a big leap this year. It's I want to say a few, but I think I'm going to just go with one. I think I'm going to go with it's between Arizona right now. Because the Cardinals are a pretty decent, good team.
Yes.
I want to stick, but I feel like it's gonna be Denver. Denver has improved all around. Von Miller's coming back healthy. I feel like Denver is going to be something to be reckoned with, and in my division team, it's sad to say, but they're gonna be something serious. And they on the verge of trying to get Aaron Rodgers. If they get Aaron Rodgers, that's ball game for the league. That's gonna be a big problem in the AFC.
I don't think so.
I feel like that's going to be Arizona as well. You can say only thing about Arizona is they just don't they didn't build defense. You got all your weapons. You gave Kyler Murray everything, but then he got to come back and win a game because the defense and gave up the game.
And throw up Hail Marys and hoping D Hop can catch him.
But he got AJ Green on, so we'll see how that play out.
It breaks my heart, man. I used to, for y'all that don't know, man, I used to look up to AJ Green in high school. That's why I wore number 18. When AJ Green was popping, that was my boy. I would throw the AJ Green on Madden. I don't care who opened. Just AJ Green every time. AJ Green is my dog, man, and I hate that he got injured. And it kind of messed up his career. He's not the same, obviously. I just don't think he has that confidence in himself no more. And I mean, he's good for the Cardinals, but his time is very limited. He ain't got nothing. I feel like he ain't got nothing left, and it breaks my heart, man.
So, do I hear any early Super Bowl predictions from you? Oh, before we get in that, matter of fact, before we get in that, which team you think is going to have a bad season that was a great team? What great team that you think will have a bad season? I'm going to start this off. I'm going to say, I looked at the schedule. I'm looking at the hardest and the easiest schedules. I'm going to go, it's going to be a tough one. Green Bay.
I know that's what I was just about to say.
I'm going to go Green Bay.
It was going to be Green Bay, yeah. Green Bay.
It ain't looking too good right now. Adams said he leaving if A-Rod leave. And Rodgers don't want to play. They just signed Blake Bortles. Bye-bye, Packers.
I was just about to say that.
So now since we agree on the same thing, great minds think alike. Super Bowl predictions. So you want to get any early ones or you want to wait?
No, I'll give you some early ones. Patriots. Patriots in the Super Bowl. And Patriots and Bucks.
Yeah, that's not a bad prediction.
Patriots and Bucks.
Bucks have the same team. Patriots reloaded, coming for vengeance. They spent a lot of money on free agents.
Look how the storyline will be set up. Tom Brady versus his old team. Cam Newton trying to win his first ring. Blah blah blah. Belichick trying to prove that he can win without Brady. That'll be a great storyline. That's making money. That's making money right there. That's making money. I'm
gonna just say I believe it's gonna be Tampa Bay again. And I'm not gonna say who in the AFC because it's too early to tell right now. From my eyes, it's too early to tell. I got 4 teams in mind in the AFC, 4 teams, but I'm not gonna say them. Just gonna wait. We're gonna see how this play out. I give it probably. I wait until like week 2. I wait after the first game of the season. Time will tell. But thank y'all for tuning in to Spot on Sports, where we're not just accurate, we're spot on. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at @spot_on_sports. And our YouTube is @spot_on_sports. Ax, you got anything to say?
Man, y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, and subscribe below, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. Show us love. And you already know. Stay tuned next episode.
This is the New Wave of Sports. I am Wayne Galloway, Xavier Maddox. We
already know it.